Hello everybody, let's see if we can do anything today because I don't know, I've had already some crashes again, even though I'm using the software, but we'll see. So yeah, I've done some things. I've played over the weekend. I've raised this, now it's a paladin, and I've done a lot of story quests. There was a lot back and forth with too much story, and the paladin was just available through at level 30. Just go to a place, kill some undead to prove that you are strong in heart and mind and spirit and honorable, and then you get the paladin heart. I've also gotten my chocobo, my own ride, and I've taught him how to fight. So now every time I need him to be by my side, which is basically going to be always, I just call him and he's here. This is Q, and he's here with me. Fun. So let's remember where we are. We need to go up here for the dungeon, and we need to go down there for probably another dungeon. Let's go first down there. Oh, and yeah, I've changed a little bit my UI as well. When you do get a paladin, then everything changes in your bars. So the bars follow you according to profession. So when you select a paladin, then that changes. When you select archer, that's going to change as well. And that's going to be good because you want, when you have a new profession, to basically go and have your skills that you had before. That's good. So let's see what you want. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you... Oh, an adventurer. And a rather seasoned looking one besides. On the off chance you're not simply here to gawp, perhaps you can lend us a hand? You see, despite the fervent protestations of those duskwings over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. This is if you've got the stones for it. Yeah, I do. Pray seek out the others stationed at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. So now I have to go to Quarry Mill. Okay. Why do I have to go to Quarry Mill? I don't know, but we are. Travel time has significantly improved with the addition of the mount. Oh, and I also joined the Grand Company of the Maelstrom. That's the guys with the ships. The reason for that is basically one of convenience. I'm going there because they are to the town where I've made my hometown. Because once you've popped in there, then very close to you there it's the market, and the Grand Company is just one Ethernet travel away. Also, if you go there, you can also get very quickly back to the science, which is also something to consider. Too many people here. What the hell is going on? Wow. Well met, adventurer. I take it you have come to learn more of the recent happenings in Isomhor. The site is of interest owing to the Galmoran ruins. Galmora being an underground city which predates Gridania, in case you were unaware. I was unaware. Any road, a few days past, we received reports from several anthropogeographers. Okay, that's... I know because I'm Greek what that means. That means they study geography and people at the same time. And that's an asshole. Wow, that was nice. So, yeah. That crashed. Shit. I'm not... It is on software encoding at the moment as instructed by the makers of the program, but it still crashes. I have a theory on why it may be crashing, but I'm gonna see now if that's the case or not. Anyway, let's go on and see where we go. Thankfully, he managed to devise a solution. Etherport arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the yielder's energy, that they might withstand the ruin's magics. I think I know what this is about. Let's see. Unfortunately, it does little to prevent us from losing our way. Though it beggars belief, every time we have dared to venture into the ruins, we have found the path to be changed. We suspect this too may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Yeah, I know what this is. Needless to say, something strange is afoot, and traditional tactics are not likely to suffice. Even experienced adventurers will need to proceed with caution. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secrets lie in its deepest depths, you need but say the word. Complete, and now he will allow us entry. Palace of the Dead now accessible. Yep, that's what it is. You now have access to the Palace of the Dead. You may enter solo or in a party of up to 4 players. When speaking with the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain, you will be given the option to enter with either a fixed party or a matched party via the matching system. Players will start at level 1 regardless of the current class or job level. Furthermore, only Etherpool arms and Etherpool armor may be used when inside the Palace of the Dead. Each floor of the Palace of the Dead is randomly generated, including the placement of enemies, treasure coffers, and traps. Further details can be had by speaking with the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain. Right. This is basically 100 levels of randomness. You can... One parallel that I've had in the past was that of Sword Art Online. If you don't know what Sword Art Online is, doesn't matter too much, only to say that there are 100 levels every time you go in, and you don't get out until you complete 100 levels or you die. If you die, I think you're kicked out. If you're not, you're stuck and you go back to the beginning, something like that. It's a huge penalty involved. Either you die and you go back, or you respawn as level 1. But the point is that this is a leveling experience with nothing but what the dungeon gives you. You get experience, of course, based on how far you progressed to your current class, and it's a marvelous way to advance other classes without doing story or quests out in the world. It's completely self-contained. Once I start leveling other classes, I may actually go and do it, but we'll see. And the streaming seems to work, so I think I know what's going on. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue with our class quests. Main story quest, not class quest. This is main story. By order of the Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as the Thousand Maws of Totorak has been placed under the control of... what? The Sylph Elder is inside? Yes, explanations. The Sylph Elder is basically plant people that fly like fairies, and we are trying to help them because they are sociable from the beast races, and we can start a dialogue with them. So we went to their village, tried to do a few quests for them, like feeding them and killing off buddies for them, and they start to trust us, but their elder is not present and he's stuck inside this dungeon, so now we have to go and save him, of course. And that's the Sylph Elder. So, the Sylph Elder is inside, and you are sure of this? How in the seventh hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure blind fool. Pure blind? Poor blind? Something. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. So, yeah. Duty. Safety. Control D. Something. No. You. Yeah, you. It's you. You. Moron. Totorak. There you go. Join that. No duty has been selected. Moron. I have selected. Jesus. Okay, join. Right. Until we get in, let's go kill something with our friend so that we can raise him in rank. Because our pet also raises in rank. Right. Our friend also fights, and I've given him 1 level in healing. He hasn't done anything right now. Maybe he doesn't need to. We'll soon find out. Yeah, poison me, poison me. These are not very hard, of course, being as they are 22 and I'm 32. And if we go to the battle, we'll see that he's actually hitting for quite some time. I hit for 93 on the critical, and he hits for 75. 77, 47, 70, what a, geez, 47. So he's doing significant damage. And not only that, but I can basically, these are his actions. I summon him by having greens, lettuce, basically. He loves lettuce, according to the lore. So if I give him greens, then he's so excited to have and eat the greens that he'll stay out and not be afraid. Otherwise, you cannot call him. And he has standard commands like attacking stance, being DPS, healer stance, basically just heal me if you need it. His skills are here, and you can raise him up by attacker, healer, or defender. I'm gonna just give him the healer tree because I'm a tank. I don't need basically anything else. I don't need a defender, obviously. I'm a tank myself. Attacker damage is not so weird. I'm fine with damage. I don't need him to do damage. What I do need him is to heal me. That complements my class appropriately. And I can even dress him if I find some things that I want. So when he has leveled some more, I will get SP and I will invest them in the next skill, which is cool. Also for me, as a paladin, you will notice that I have fewer selections here. Although I have some other skills than I have as a gladiator, I have only 3. So I cannot take the low blow, which is an instant cast stun, to block my enemies from doing some spells or skills or something. So I could not use that. Instead, as a tank, I do want the anticipation, which increases my parry rate by 30%, and it is of a very good duration and recast ratio, which I like. This is just hit that. I can use that skill every 60 seconds and it lasts 20, making it a very useful damage mitigation skill, while some others have skill timers of 120 seconds and last 10 seconds, so they're not very efficient in what I want them to do. And that's what I based my choice. I don't need them to stun for anything, others can stun if they need to, and I also have this shield swipe, which I can use on the enemies if they block. And I have also selected a shield that blocks a lot. The shield is just ridiculous. It has 94 block rate. The tower shields will have a lot of block strength, meaning it cuts down a lot of damage, but they don't block all that often, so kind of makes it unreliable as a block mechanism. Which is understandable as a tower shield. That's dead. Okay. Let's find something else to kill while we wait for the dungeon, because that's all we can do right now. Wait for the dungeon. Positioning, always. Why not? Hit me, not my friend. Not really challenging me. At this moment I cannot do much else. I must wait for the Totorak. When I do go into the dungeon, my chocobo will of course not come with me. It's only for places where, not the towns. It's not gonna be in dungeons. You know. I don't know if I go alone in dungeon, if it will follow me or not. Probably not. If I go alone, for example, in the Hall of the Kings, the 100 levels will follow me. I doubt it, but I will try it sometime. Also, because I am in a new server and I'm on the effect. Sorry about that. Not now. So as I'm in a new server and I have the buff of the road to 60, that means that when I got to 30, I was given 1 million gold. It also should mean that I got 15 days subscription free. I will see that later. I could have gone to my account page to look, but I didn't. So as you see, combat has started really to be much more energetic than before. A lot more action, a lot more options to do. And this is very nice. It's a very nice skill to see. Yeah. The weird part is that I am in tank and have to wait so long for the dungeon. Tanks are almost instant in their queues. But not me, because I suck at these things. Wherever there is luck involved, yeah, I suck. But I have to do this quest in order to progress. If we don't save that little elder, then I can't do anything. So I might as well level up my chocobo. Dead. So what, let's talk about what happened lore-wise. Let's think. We got into a new town and figured out that they were having abductions, and we saved them by figuring out who it was that was tipping them off. And it was just a schmuck. It was the same schmuck actually who accused the little girl in Ul'dah about stealing from his bench, from his traders bench. And he was basically getting coin in order to prevent, as he thought, well, not really, prevent enemies from swarming the camp and killing everybody. But of course that's not the whole reason. He also enjoyed the gold very much. So we set up a trap, we found him, and then we forced him to take us to his co-conspirators. When we got there, we found there was another conspirator, another officer, and so we were captured. I fought bravely, but just wasn't anything I could do. It was basically scripted that I should lose. I didn't really die or anything. I just couldn't have won that combat. Just plainly as that. Hello. Comments. Come on, guys. The healer will not join. The DPS joined, but the healer didn't. Come on, healer, wake up. So much change at the party. There we go, finally. Okay. Yeah, skip cutscenes because apparently people are getting angry at me saying. Right. Okay. Well, I do have my ability. That's cool. I didn't have 3 in other dungeons, so I like that. That should help with aggro and with damage. Like that. What's that? Okay, some things. Nobody's gonna let me see. Good so far. I don't know if we're gonna miss any loot or not. We'll see. Something happened. Essential dignity. What's essential dignity? That away? Well, sure. Okay, first here apparently. I need to take some aggro off you. Not you. I hope I'm sitting right here. I don't know. There, you're dead. Good, we continue. I don't know what the symbol here is for that guy. Some guys left and went inside there, I don't know why. I'm not blocking a lot, I notice. Okay. Okay, they're on me. Okay, managing aggro, it's all good. You take the 3 now, so that we don't have any issues. You take another one, just slightly. Good, and now focus on that one. Good. You're dead. Awesome. Tainted louse. Jesus, the lice have been big lately. Again, thank you. Okay, you're done. No, you're a summoner of some kind. You have a pet thingy type stuff deal. That blue thing. Why are you going right there? I don't know. We'll deal with you. I need you to be there, and I need you. Okay. That's good. Aggro. Mine 2 is getting a little bit, rain is getting a little bit high, but that's okay. Okay. Lice. We are fighting with lice, but yeah. Okay. What am I doing here? I've obtained a photocell. Okay. Inside here. Whoa. Okay, move out. He's some kind of... I don't recognize the icon by his name, by the level 24. We'll have to look that up sometime later. Anybody can look that up on stream and tell me what it is? Maybe? That'd be helpful. I don't have to Google in the middle of streaming. Okay, let's raise Rampart. I don't have any of those to do. There we go. What are you? Nah, greed. Okay, now what? Now that. Where? In front? Where? Okay, call these guys. Control them a bit. On me. Eh, don't copy. Why are you going behind me? There. That's for aggro. I could just go on the other side and be better. Yeah, but he's dead. Okay. Now where? There. As you wish. You have the crown on your name, so I'm following you. Okay. You come on me. There. Nothing behind me. No, okay. Yeah, he went there. And that's done as well. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hello. You. Okay, we have a full round of aggro. Let's do you now. And back to you. Not much to tell. The healer is doing an excellent job. Thank you very much. A Magitech photocell is generated. I don't know what that means. Where? That away. Yes, sir. Okay, you have a full round. Now you. You're done. You for aggro. Nobody's threatening my aggro. That's nice. Still nobody's threatening my aggro. Good. It's holding real good aggro at this game. I like it. As long as you play skills properly and you know what to do when you're a tank, it seems kind of easy. Right away. Okay. Okay. Increase my parry a bit, and that didn't need to happen. Okay. Well, another round for you. Come on. And now you. So let's return to that. Because the other one's gonna die. There you go. That away? As you wish. Okay, that's done. You know. Another. Get out of the fire. Like that. And we go down. Where do we go? Back. Okay. Yes. What? Rip. Rip is what? Okay. That's okay. I don't know the dungeon. Treasure coffer. But, guys. Vial of ether. Who the fuck cares? Where are we? No. Here. No. Not here. We're lost. Oh, she took it. Probably. He, sorry, I don't know. Minato looks like, I don't know. Both, why not? Everything, why not? So long as nobody else comes, we'll be fine. But so far, not many ads come up here. Oh, hello. Come here. Oh. Come on, all of them, please. Okay. That could have gone better. That could have gone better. Great. And this is actually nice. Neat. Laden. It's not about the cells that I was talking about. I was talking about the tanking thingies. But if you think my tanking was fine, all the power to me. Yeah, I imagine so. Eventually we'll get there as well. Having done this dungeon so many times that I don't know to admit what's going on. Come on, die. Cool. And we are being pulled. I think I have all of them. Yeah. I do have all of them. Good. And you. Okay, it's not exactly easy, but I got this. If you pay attention, you have this. And I messed up my rotation. Yay me. Just as I was saying how good I am, of course I missed my rotation. Nothing else going on here, no. Someone's gonna have an epileptic seizure if they see this. Sorry about this. That away? Sorry. I don't know why. This doesn't make any sense, but of course we trust you. What now? Okay. Oh, open door. I'm sorry. Oh, come on, really? Okay, let's take some aggro. We have fine for aggro. You are also kind of fine for aggro. So, you, yeah, you. are the one who needed it. But we got it in time, thankfully. Okay, yeah. Nobody cares about that. They don't really have any AoE abilities, so it doesn't matter where I stand, apparently. Anybody coming after us? Nope. Okay. What's going on here? Come on, see it. Ooh, a figure. Aye.
Darkness.
Hello, masked one. Mob difficulty. Cool. Oh, he's the dude that raised the golem. The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. Yes, I killed an Ifrit. Right after they captured me, as I was saying. With a countenance that bespeaks understandings, an intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue.
We meet at last, yes. Bow bow.
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true god.
Okay, sorry. This is easy enough. Me and the other rangers will kill the eggs to stop some ads coming. It leaves some poison on the ground, so just make sure to pull it away from that. We also need to target its tail. But some people just ignore it. Oops, poison. I need to pull it away from there so you can come in and DPS it. Well, it's a tail. Yeah. Cool. Say when. Come on, guys. Okay, let's zoom out. Because we need to be able to see where he drops the poison. Hello. Shit. We don't seem to be DPSing them very well. Okay. Hello, move out. careful. Shit. I need to take that. You're dead, you're dead. There you go. Okay. That was good. That was a good party. Yay. Yes. Recommendations to Minato, of course. And loot is a... nope. Grid. And I won the grid roll, okay. There is no other thingy right here, so out we go. Leave duty, yes please. Did anybody give us recommendation? Let's see, come on. Come on. What? Oh, cinematic. What is it? Something. What are you? Yeah, don't go near it. Oh, it's the Elder. That's what they look like. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, sinister one is gone. This one can leave the awful place. Yeah, Buster. You look like grandma. Did walking one vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to walking one. Yeah, they speak kinda like that. I'll explain later because this is auto transition. And I'll explain that also later. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solas. And you're gonna get a vision. Yep, that's their village. We're seeing what happens. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing to note at Luxcarcel. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed Elkan hiding? What's an icon? Econ? Something. These are Empire, by the way. Our enemies. No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the church perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. That's another primal. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonable good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their Econ. I'm calling them Econ. Really, Centurion. Were you not aware that vegetable brews easily? It's funny. It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, you're dead. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. We are fighting the Empire, among other things as well. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Yes. Though it mean bring down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. And an Alconsoid. Sylph, sorry, not Alcon. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia, do not pass judgment so hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. And so we saw what happened. Does walking one feel unwell? Blah 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 blah. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. You do, moron. Come to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding, then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, then this one will provide answers. You're happy. But first, let these ones quiet this lightless place. Quit. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Yeah, they don't have we, I, you. They all talk like that. What you looking at? Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Okay. Let's go. Ramu is their elder. Their primal, sorry. So, nobody has given me a recommendation. That's cool. Okay. Anyway, so we don't even have our thingy out, but don't need to waste something right now. So what I need to do is go back there and tell him that we found him. We found that little vegetable one. So yeah, as I was saying before, when I was captured by the trader that was selling his people to the others, they got us and took us to their priests, and the priest then showed us how he summoned a primal, which is like a deity thingy, and we killed the primal. Woohoo! And we learned that primals are basically forces that always exist and will always exist, and you cannot kill them. But when enough worshippers amass and do rites and stuff, then he gains power and can come into the world. But every time something like that happens, then Gridanians and all the other armies of the world and the nations get together to kill him and send him back into the ethers until somebody else summons them again. So now we're trying to align with the Sylphs, not only because one of the beast lords, one of the beast races will be able to, give us some edge in information and stuff like that, but also because they seem to be worshipping one of the primals in question, Ramu, whatever his name is. So yeah, we're trying to do that. So, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder is well. Yes, he is. Sorry about that. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Sharlayan and the Twin Adder both. Okay, I don't know what Sharlayan is, but fine. We're done Gridania great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers, or in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kirn firewater. That was another fucking quest. Wow, I had to go to the edge of the world to get him booze, basically. Why? Because she says, well, I don't know, I sent my scouts out to look for the thingy, for the type, for the elder. And while I hear back from my scouts, go by and get me booze. Sure. Say, friend, there is something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Solas, the Azima Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of the tribe's elders, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. As we said, the wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12's wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Yeah. But basically, no. So let's teleport close by. I'm not walking all this way. Yeah, I'm here. The icon shows the mob difficulty, so that was a lieutenant kind of thing, and the other one was a boss kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, so we're here now. Sylvan Grove is where? Sylvan Grove is the Bramble Patch. The Bramble Patch is Shroud. Oh, may want to do that. Where's the Bramble Patch? The Bramble Patch is here. All over the place. I searched for them one time, but I couldn't find them. And I need to go that way. Okay. Get away. There's the little village. Cute music. Come on, Alexia. A gift from Walking One Buscaron. A gift for these ones. Yes. Which is a fragrant oil pressed from freshly harvested azalea rose hips. Hips. Okay. I don't know what a hip is to a rose, but fine. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Yay. So we can now continue. Yeah, there you go. Discuss peace with Frixio. Cool. Yahoo! This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. Go. Toot sweet. Okay. You still look like a grandma. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. And these are my friends from the Scion who came with me and did all but nothing. Ah, there you are, Thaya. We have been just telling tale of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking Ones called them, of this one became when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Yep, a sinister one robed in black. Why do I have a feeling it should be more worried about that than I am? Blah blah blah. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Sidseer. We have been carrying this for a long time, nobody wanted to see it. This one sees. So, walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Yes, we are. Where did you put it exactly? Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin yet but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Sitsi wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Kan Isana. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. So you didn't agree, but you're the elder. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. Touched ones are basically the same as them, only grey, and everyone who's the touched one obeys only his lord and nothing else. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. I'm assuming is this guy. But walking ones of Gridania did not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. Really? So long as walking ones do not trespass on these one's ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylphs' desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they sing to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kanisana. And I take it again. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph's elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. I'm annoyed. I'm insulted. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Working Sons and tell Minfilia all about it. That's the science. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. That's Gridania. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. Bye-bye. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. And I hope I never have to say these ones ever again. Please wait, walking one Thalia. Shit, I'm gonna say it again. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. Whoa, Crystal. When these ones summoned Old Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these one's trusts. And another crystal. That's 3. And there we go. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Okay, new quest. Right. Where? Here. And where? Well, let's go here first. Deep inside. Look out. I look around to see nothing because it's loading. These are the touched ones. They are plum-like in color, at least. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Okay, and that's all. Now we can go back. But before we go back, I need to take a break, and I'll be right back. Right. So we need to go back to her. Let's go. This whole time there hasn't been any specific battle I had to fight, so there wasn't any point in actually bringing out my chocobo. In the other's nest. Hello. Ah, if it isn't Talia. How went the meeting with the sylphs? If only you knew. The fluid lettering of little Sola's Elder Frixio is as beautiful as it is unintelligible. Cool. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. But they did. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed on our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Yay. So, let's see. Continuing down the road. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, we will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Maybe. Once again, I thank you. Had the science of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfila. Nawil and the Pearl. Minfila. Hello, Thalia. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfila. Ida and Hapalimom returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with a tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Walking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Cool. Speak to Tataru. Back from the wood. Tataru is probably back in... yeah, here. So this is how we go there. First, we teleport back to home. And I got a kitten. Central Plaza. And we can just go to the market. The market is just this close, and so we don't have to travel a long time. Now, not only that, I've also gotten some retainers. Pyunka has completed the venture. I have sent her to that. The claim to claim the fruits of your retainer labor, select View Venture Report from the retainer menu. Okay, let's contact Pyunka. Sorry, not Pyunka. Pyunka. And venture complete. She's selling 10 items. She sold a lot. Okay, so there she is. Let's see. View retainers, assign View Venture Report. And I got a level up. I did. Oh, Punkia did. Nice. She gained a lot of levels. Cool. And she got 100 G and a ram horn, which is rare. Cool. Confirm. Thank you for your patronage. Cool. Now, let's see. Punkia has gained experience for completing a venture. Like you, your retainer can gain experience and levels. This in turn will allow your retainer to undertake a wider variety of ventures, yielding more desirable items. Moreover, equipping additional gear to your retainer will increase both the quantity and quality of the items procured. Right. So let's see. basically, she has 4 ventures now. I can entrust or withdraw items by opening bank. This is my bank basically. I just tell her go stuff here. Inventory management, just right click and sort, and they will be sorted based on the options you have provided in the configuration of the system. I've said that I think by level first and then by rarity, so that's why these are from the more lowest level to the highest level. And I can send things to this like a bank. So I have 2 banks because I have 2 retainers, which is awesome. Kill, because he has shelled some items, now I get to take them. So 612 elf, withdraw, proceed. Now I got the money myself. I can sell items in your inventory on the market, which is also something that we want. Let's say that ram horn that she just gave us from the venture. Simply drop it here, and I say how much does this cost. I can limit the search to HQ items only, and they'll basically that's an oddity, doesn't matter what this is. We can sell it for 49. So scrap that. 49, that's per price item. If I had 100, that's what's gonna be 4,900. 49, enter, and confirm. And now she's selling that one too. And I can see the other ones. This one is... whoa. Thermite web, that's expensive. 350, 380. I'm gonna sell it for something lower than 380. So 379. And because I have 11, yoo-hoo! Confirm. That's great. Animal hide with high quality. That's next to worthless, so just 5 again. Doesn't matter. Animal hide simple is £1, is 1 gil, we don't care about that. The boar hide is 250, really? Nice, 300, 250. I'm gonna say 275. Why not? Confirm. Blue yards and leg, you are worth 300, then 325, that's cool, so 310. Confirm. The blue lunch trap leaf is worth 500. Awesome. 500 is nice. Puck wing. That's worthless. Imp wing. That's also worthless. Dice. Avatar grade material. No. These I cannot sell. These I don't want to sell. So she's done. She doesn't have to do anything else. Now, this is what she has sold so far, which is awesome. Thank you very much. And I can also see who bought them and when. That's great. Excellent. Obsidian really sold. Very nice. Cool. Right. Attributes and gear. We have made her a gladiator just so I can give her stuff. So she can wear that. She doesn't have an auto, which is annoying. Let's play one game, but what? I don't know. This is 6, this is 5. So take that. Hats. You do not have any hat. This is... what are you wearing? You're wearing a 7. I don't have anything better than a 7. Oh, I have an 11. 11. 11:15. Okay, do I have anything better? 11. Strength, dexterity, strength, determination. Determination is better for gladiator, so take that. Good. Hands. You can wear hands now. 8, 5, 8. There you go. And waist, nothing. Pants. You can wear not those. Those are plain clothes that I need them. But you can wear these. So wear them. Shield you cannot. Earrings, those are the ceremonials. Nothing else, nothing else. Cool. So you're done, you're equipped. Now assign venture. Hunting and field exploration is the two ventures that I can do. Hunting is just go outside and get me some materials that I need for crafting, which is basic, too basic. But I want field exploration because with field exploration I can get unique items eventually and they give me loads of XP. So I can do level 5 field exploration. That's awesome. Assign that. And I need to venture coins. I don't know yet how to get venture coins and we'll soon run out of them. Venture commenced. Cool. And we don't need anything else from you. You're selling some stuff, the rest I will get back some other time. Let's get our second one. Right, let's see. What do? You sold good stuff too. So withdraw gil. That's 2753. Withdraw, proceed. And you can continue selling stuff. Cool. Now let's sell the stuff we don't want. Sell that, sell that, sell that. And these sell that. And these sell that, and the rest are fine to keep. Right click, sort, there we go. Cool. That's done. And that's how we do selling and trading in Eorzea. Now for the next thing is why I came here. We can go directly to the science by just using the Ethernet. I could have used it from before if I didn't want to do any market, but I did. So I go to the Arcanist and there is the ferry, and that ferry will take me for 80 gil. That will take me very, very close to the science. Okay. Wet our gallop a bit. There is an unlockable quest here, Bearing the Depths. I don't know what it is. Probably another quest. We'll find out later. Totoro. Right. Speak Totoro. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer. Welcome back, Thalia. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. That's all. You could have just told me to go to Minfilia, moron. Dun 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 dun. Hello. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks of permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesion report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Cryptic. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Oh, you. Yeah. I saw him and his sister as I was looking around for the free companies. For the grand companies. It's good to see you again, Thalia. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Trellswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike or remove from the list. So who's next? There's a Hagging and Leviathan. The Lord of the Wall has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Zahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Y'shtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal would return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word in Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania. Wait, I mean Garuda. Who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many miles to cover. Miles. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. Practicable? What's practicable? You choose weird words. She's not wrong there. Sigh. Where in the world are you, Chief? Yeah, these engineers basically that have a flying ship, and they call tech mage. Technology is called tech mage, tech magic. But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Until... Night-night. Is there something else, Thalia? Blah 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 blah. Beg pardon? A man named Lehabra sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Askians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lehabra. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Eek! Tataru. Why is Tataru eeking? Tataru! No, what's wrong? What's going on? That's a sylph. What's wrong? A sylph? In Thalran? At long last, this one finds walking one Thalia. Oh god. This one is most dependable on these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Scaredy cat. Just a plant. What the fuck were you afraid of? And now where? That way again. Enter the solar. What's up now? Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged in the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Thalia, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Askians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. And back from the wood. Which is complete the main scenario quest back from the wood. Okay. Next up. Mysterious Le Havre. Yeah. We need to go find what the fuck he's doing. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary Thalia. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Askian known as Le Havre. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Askians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that rocks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to its Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Thalia. It's turning into me. Okay. So basically go back. The Hall of Flames. Ul'dah. Cool. Yeah. Teleport. Why not? We can. I've opened them for a reason. Walking. And there she is. The masked man, you have come on behalf of the science, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikrin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Wow, I murdered that. Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your targets. Someone go to the bridge and ask around. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin in the mind to spend it. Right. So we need to go there. Which is here, right. So we'll go here. Yep. Right. Chocobo. And we ran to the bridge. That bridge was basically the end of another quest line of ours from the gladiators. I shall explain while we walk there. I mean, this is basically a straight line. It doesn't have to be. So, for the gladiators, the last quest we did for them was to solve the murder mystery for which Aldis was framed. Someone was poisoned and people found the poison in Aldis' house. So of course I went there when the poison was made by some nefarious individuals, found a purchase, a receipt of purchase basically, who bought the vial and took a vial also, came back and he was already sentenced. And for his sentencing he had come here to die. So I went down there, going up and down again, interrupted them, showed them the evidence, but they were paid off, so they want to continue. But then the mistress of the gladiator halls came up to that here balcony up there and threw Aldis his sword. He took the sword and then started fighting everybody, and his long lost mate, friend, betrayer, whatever, said, well, I guess we're gonna have to fight. So he ran off to fight him, and I had to run all the way back there, through there and up and come back here, all the way fighting minions until we were here with the entire guild fighting. Once we had done fighting here, then we saw them fighting up there, but Aldis, being the red samurai that he is, basically vanquished the other guy, and the other guy said, okay, well, you know what, you have it on your conscience, and he just fell down to his death. I think he died. I think it's safe to say he died. So yeah. And then we learned how to shield swipe, which is this skill. Which is apparently what he did to win the fight. Hihibaru. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. You're so funny. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? I did. Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Mayhap. There's a fate nearby. Yep. We're gonna do that for reasons that are gonna become apparent after I finish it. Because fates, now that I am in a grand company, give me other stuff. Shield swipe stops him from using weapon skills, which is good, I suppose. I don't know how. And he's way too difficult. Let him. Kill him. Now that I brought him here to everybody else, he will shoot Shuffer. Well, I haven't activated that, have I? Now I have. Shit. Moron. More idiot. Okay. Shield Oath is basically a paladin stance that says I don't take as much damage, but I also don't do as much damage. But the trade-off is kind of worth it, I assume. I should have done that in dungeon, and I didn't. I'm a moron, which is possibly why I didn't get the commendation. Probably. Yeah, also shield bash has diminishing with returns. We didn't quite catch him as much as I should. Fate complete, and I get these 149 storm seals. These are tickets that I need in my Grand Company to basically go and say, I need this. Requisitions. This is the currency of the Grand Company. Which is why fates are good. If they're not too bothersome. I don't have to go out of my way to find them, but I was nearby. Why not? And a little combat helps the spirit. So, let's find Hihibaru. No, I found him. There he is. When the Order of Naldthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come with a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort. I'm sorry. Loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining doesn't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah. I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. And I will. Where are they? Here, here, and here. Okay. What do you get? What do you get? Hi. I've heard tell of the Masked Devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Okay, that's your opinion. Run, run, my little steed, run. Steed. It's a chicken, but never mind. It's a fighting chicken that does 50 damage, so respect. He's also a flying chicken, as you see. On the trail of a masked man? Aye, I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's all I can say, little though it is. You helped a lot. Not. Next one. You somewhere there. You. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving hybrids a wide berth because of all the kick-in raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. That's kind of true. On another note, let's see if we have what we need to. There is another aspect of the game that became unlocked, which is sightseeing. So I'm supposed to sit here and pray. I have arrived at a vista, but it's not right vista. That is on the logs. It's the sightseeing log and should be somewhere around. Under the awesome case of the wanderer across the line. Nope. None of ones. Nope. What don't break? Sequence the flame. Nope. That's not it. Nope. Central shout. East shroud. Maybe the pirate's eye, but when the sun strikes those windows and the trees in the gardens glisten, even I find myself mouthing praying from time to time. Time is 1 PM. It should be right here. Pray. Nope. I'm missing something. Maybe the time is not right. Maybe it's dawn? No, it's after midnight, after noon. It's 1300, basically. Nah. We'll figure it out some other time. If I'm ever here back again at that time. Sightseeing logs are weird. They require specific place, obviously, but they also require specific time and a specific weather. So, yeah, you can spend a lot of time looking for those. It's their night. Well, judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kikirin raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tended to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Right. Let's see. Ah, the investigative adventurer. Are you still on the tail of that masked man by any chance? I was just here. I happened to remember something and would share it with you. You'll recall my telling of how the Kikirin have been raiding hybrids nigh without cease. Well, there is a rumor that those filthy rats have been meeting with a great hulk of a man in secret. While I can't say whether this is the mystery fellow you seek, I reckon it's as good a lead as any, or you're setting me up to basically clean out the area for you. According to witnesses, the rendezvous takes place in the Kikirin lair located southeast of here. If you go there, perhaps you'll come upon some kind of clue. Be careful though, the nasty buggers don't take kindly to visitors. Yeah. I'm gonna go there, clean up your act, and yeah. Right, where are they? There. Okay. Run for it. It's gonna be interesting. There's a bell here. I don't know. Right, so Pibble, Bumblebee, no icons. At this time, King Roadrunner, no icons. I'm actually here. And I have to go all the way to the back. Right. So, yeah. Let's call you. Hello. Oh, and my cosmetic pet leaves. Okay, fine. Bye. Next. Dead. Come at me, come at me. Come on. That's all you get. It's 26 and I'm 32. I shouldn't be too much bragging. Undecipherable letters. Okay. Deliver the undecipherable letter to Hihibaru. Okay, so back we go. That's what I put you out for? No, I'm clearing this. I came here, I'm gonna kill you all. You shouldn't have pissed off the good people. And I'm spirit bonded with the Elm Marchalti. What's the Elm Marchalti? I think this. Yep, I'm spirit bonded with you now. Cool. We may even get healed now. Yep, there it is. He's healing me. There you go. You. Did I? And finally you. And I'm stunned. Wow. I'm stunned. Stunned, I tell you. Stunned. Let's go. Let's go, good steed, let's go. Did you take an experience? I wonder. You still need a lot, but I think you were somewhere here before. So, you're getting there. So, did you end up investigating Kiki's lair? Yes, I did. At least you think it's a letter. As you cannot decipher the writings, there is always the possibility that it could be something completely different. Sure, it's possible. A letter you can't make heads or tails of. Let me see here. This is written in Amalgic. It is. You're in luck. Just so happens I learned the spot of it back in the day, so as to expand my potential clientele. Seems the contents pertained to... whoa. People trafficking? Wow. Gods be good. If I'm reading this right, the Kikiring are trying to strike a deal with the Amalja. They mean to catch hapless souls at hybrids and sell them off like sacks of potatoes. To think that different tribes of beastmen are colluding in their villainy, I must warn everyone to maintain vigilance. You have my thanks, adventurer. Had you not braved the Kikiring lair, no one here would have known what the creatures were plotting until they actually began picking us off one by one. On the other hand, I suppose this means you're no closer to finding your man. Surprise, surprise. Well, unless it's an Amalja you're looking for, but probably not, huh? Probably not. Right, you're from Ulda. These are the markings of Ulda. Why is he taller? Because he's level 32. What's mine? Level 33. Why are you taller? I don't know. Maybe he's another type. Let's see. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. This time it's the real thing, I swear. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. Good for you. I was out for an evening stroll. When exactly did you go for an evening stroll? We were right here the whole time, or whatever. Let's move on. Minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over a Thal's respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kikiring appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Probably. In the unlocks guide. Right, so I need to go somewhere. Right, so he's asking what his chocobo how his chocobo can move faster, and as I've read in the unlocks guide for the game, that's just as you level up, then at some point your chocobo becomes faster in this area, or moves faster in this area, and so on and so forth. So this is a decent enough speed, but it can be faster. I think I've actually seen it move faster in certain areas. I don't remember much about that myself, but yeah. That's what I think happened. So we need to go there and light a fire. Level 50 Gatling, Jesus. No, where are you? We don't need ya, Okay, we need ya. Smoldering coal, a red-hot piece of carbonized wood that, when placed on wet wood, or leaves, will create a billowing tower of smoke that can be seen for miles. Miles, basically, again, as I said. Am I getting tiresome? Yeah, I'll probably stop. You sense a hostile presence. Bye. And present the word of the destroyer to Hinbaru. And back we go. Okay. Yeah, there's a lovely guide on what unlocks when, which is how I got my little kitty, and also my chocobo, and how to train my chocobo, which were, yeah, I should have had my chocobo basically from level 20. That's when it unlocks, but I didn't, because I didn't know about it. And when I found out, I was 30. And on 30, you also train it how to fight. So I did all of them at once. So yay me. For 10 levels, 10 long levels, I was just running everywhere on foot. Yoo-hoo. Back so soon, were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Yeah, that. A paper word inscribed with a prayer to the patron deity of Almigo Ralg. Sorry? Ralgr. Gasp. This scroll, it bears a prayer to Ralgr, the destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralgr is the destroyer deity of Almigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. Okay. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last kill that your assailant was Alamigan. Really? It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. Wow. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Yes, I am. Okay, what do you give us? That's very nice. Cannot equip gear to head, so I lose my head. That's not exactly what I lose, but whatever. Well, that's 83. 83 is... no, I don't want to. That's 58 and 28. That's 86. So I'm losing. And no. Gonna go for the money. The other things we don't really need. We could need. For example, these for when we go healer. I have no idea. If I go healer, I'm probably gonna find his gear by myself. Right, we didn't take any gear, so let's do that. The Alamigan bandit you had run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Alamigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favorite location for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira. Hihibaru and Hihira? Cool. And shouldn't hurt to ask her out first. Seek her out. Wow. Yeah, I have a very one-track mind. Sorry, to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while. Cull some friends. Cull some friends? You want to get away with the competition? No, because I read wrong. Cull some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Yeah. So, where are you? You're there. Cool. I know exactly where you are, because I've been here. This is where I went to my paladin thingy. You come here, and then you go here, and it's at the end there, and yeah, that's the paladin thingy. Cool. Let's go. Down we go. You are somewhere here. There you are. No, that's another thing. Why are you gonna be here too? There you are. Hi, Hihira. Why, yes, Hihibaru's my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. That's a surprise. What a glorious mustache. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Blah 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 blah. Looking for a masked villain, do you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You're not welcome here. Begone! Bitch. Right. Pardon? Now what? Okay, I have no more quest, but I think I know what's going on. If I help these guys out, they'll probably let me continue with my quest here. It should be... Friend, heed my plea. As you have no doubt observed, many poor souls in this camp suffer from afflictions most grievous. Indeed, it is to deliver them succor that I have made the journey here from Alder. And yet I fear that my efforts thus far have been for naught. The residents are most distrustful of outsiders, particularly those hailing from Ul'dah. They look upon my medicine as if it were poison. Were an adventurer such as yourself to deliver the elixir, perhaps they would be willing to accept it. I have no one else to turn to. Will you go in my stead? That's okay. What do you want? Need something and needs it now. Adventurer, I fear I have no time for pleasantries, but I would be much in your debt if you could perform me a simple task. To wit, I need you to slay a rockskin beast and obtain for me the secretion of its poison. Okay? If you've not seen one of these fearsome reptiles, as I reckon you have, you know, if you've seen one, you know that their scales are as hard as solid stone. This acid I give you, however, will cut right through it. I haven't much, so pray use it well. Some of my countrymen are not quick to trust outsiders, but I have no time to entertain foolish prejudices. This is a matter of life and death. Use key items on thingies. Some quests require you to use a key item on an enemy target. There are two ways to do so. The first is by right-clicking the enemy's target bar and selecting Use Key Item on the sub-commands. That's one. The second method is to first target an enemy, then click on the key item icon found in the duty list. That little thingy there. Okay. Cool. Okay. Where do I need to go? Ooh, there. Bad blood. Bad blood, bad blood, bad blood. Hello. Cough, wheeze. Me throat, it burns. Well, here, have some tonic. A simple glance will not reveal what strange ingredients were used to brew this curious concoction. There you go. Medicine, you gay? Bah, I'd sooner drink sandworm piss and then Ul'dah swill than that Ul'dah swill. Okay, you are weird. The next ones are there. Let's go find use, and sprint might help us a bit. Oh, there is the thingy. Okay. I'll come back. Where do we go? No, upstairs. I can't breathe. I'm dying, but I'm not gonna take it. Another funny elixir cooked up by those Ul'dah wax. Be gone from my sight. Jesus, nobody wants to be well. What is it, outsider? Come to mock us in our suffering. Go ahead and laugh. Laugh to your heart's content. Just drink this. Sip. That's what I think. Spit. Sorry, not sip. That's what I think of your outsiders and your medicine. I'd rather die with dignity than owe my life to Ul'dah. You guys are weird. Very, very, very weird. Right, and I should also go outside at some point. Might as well talk to the lieutenant there. Flame Commander, hello. Well met, adventurer. I'm Giselbert, head of security here at Little Alamico. I heard tell that you had business with... Wow, I massacred that. I heard tell that you had business with Gundewald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Yes, he did. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for Amalja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had in mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Sure. Give them some thingies. Let's do that for her. No legacy. Take heart, friend. You did what you could. Age-old wounds are not healed so easily, and I must not give up this cause. Right, so either HP or MP. I'll always take HP. Because of course I will. And the men are down there, so we go out. Oh no, we cannot go out this way. Right, okay, let's mount. Come on. We can go out that way though. And then go to find his men. Hello. Who the hell are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. But I have tea. A piping hot infusion of freshly picked young Thanalan tea leaves mixed with rich alt-goat cream and a generous spoonful of golden cactuar flower honey. That actually sounds awesome. Well, ain't you considerate? Many thanks, my friend. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees, like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead from their feet. They're dead on their feet, wow. I don't know, I cannot read well, apparently. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You're a ray of sunshine. You there, are you an Amalja? No. Do I look like an Amalja? Amaljans are big 2-meter-tall beasts with snouts and scales and tails like crocodiles. What the fuck is wrong with you? Carry on. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark scaly skin, stands 10 palms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mama's fart. But you mistake one for me. That's awesome. He was describing the Amalja, in case you didn't get it. Shoo! Shoo! Don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. What do you say we change the tune? For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, but with the mask and the robe... No, what with the mask and the robe? Okay. But assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamigans. I assume he was one of them. Right. So let's go back. Should I go to the others? Yes, I should. Go and find. Not that away. That away. And then up here, what's your poison? To give to that druid that I didn't have to, but now I do. Because I've taken the quest. And it's not polite to abandon quests. Not polite at all. Some cacti. Oh. Hello. I'm sorry. Right. Plonk. Invalid target. I have to be inside there to do that. Fine. Well, let's see what you got. Come on. Die. Thank you. Nope, sorry. That one. No sprint. I don't want sprint. I cannot use sprint when we are mounted. So let's go back to the guys. Hello. Open up the door. Thank you. There was a door I could have used before, but... You return, adventurer. Have you brought me the poison I seek? What is it? It's strong. Sour smell. Would give it away if used in food or drink, but it works just fine when applied to weapons or used in poison potions. Cool. On behalf of my countrymen, you have my thanks. Forgive me for my briskness before. Our skirmishes with the Corpse Brigade... Corpse Brigade? What's a Corpse Brigade? Have taken a great toll on us late. They employ poisons even more lethal, and our antidote stores were running low. I must attend to my potion brewing, but thank you, outsider. Because of you, the men and women of the Resistance live to fight another day. Right, what do we get? Poisoning potion. A concoction which includes which induces profuse internal bleeding, effective on most targets up to level 35. A concoction which induces temporary loss of sight and temporary loss of voice. Internal bleeding, I like that. Yes, that's very peace-like, isn't it? Yes, it is. Let's take that there. Only forget to do it, and yeah, we need to remember to eat. We don't. Hello. Ah, you're back. So, did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go on. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamigans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Yeah. Ding dong dong dee dong. Thank you. Right. Weapon. Crap. These are all other weapons. Yeah. So, you're determined to press on with your investigation. Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamigan's trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Corin does the talking in Ul'dah, but the Alamigans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, the common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Guardians. Gundobald belongs to the Alamigan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Speak with me. Oh god. I have to go back there? Yes, I do. Well, off we go then. Right. Okay. Ethernet, the Arcanist Guild, like before. And there it is. Hello. Yes, I want to go there. Please. Please, over please. Come on. Sea, rough seas, rough waves. I'm gonna hurl. No, I'm not. Someone is riding a broom. And some morons are sticking by the door. Minfila, help us out. Welcome back, Thalia. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder that the Alamigan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamigans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. What would that more could be done to ease their hardships? I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens that there is an Alamigan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Cool. We'll take the gold, because of course we do. And we have other things to get. Steel daggers, goatskin grimoire, or an arcanist. Okay. But it's getting late. I need to get some rest. I think we've streamed enough. I certainly enjoyed it. We got some level ups, which is nice. So yeah, I will bid you good night and keep safe.